The sun is just a memory behind the pines. The porch light is tracing the ivy vines. Don't need a sermon, don't need a show, just the ice and the blast and the embers glow. Yeah, the clock on the wall can take the night off. We're just breathing easy, shaking the dust off. It's a slow burn, baby, it's a Cedarwood soul. Nowhere to be and nowhere to go, just the rhythm of the talk and the quiet in between. The best damn moment that I've ever seen. Keep it steady, keep it low, watching the shadows put on a show. I like the way the stories start to drift in the hazy air and the evening shift. No one's checking phones, no one's in a race, just the lamplight dancing on a friendly face. Yeah, the world's still turning out there in the dark, but we're just fine right here with a single spark. Hurry, no rush, just the evening in a hush. It's a slow burn, baby, it's a Cedarwood soul. Nowhere to be and nowhere to go, just the rhythm of the talk and the quiet in between. The best damn moment that I've ever seen. Keep it steady, keep it low, watching the shadows put on a show. That around me, slow burn. The mist is still clinging to the edge of the creek, the kind of a morning where you don't need to speak, just a blue plume of smoke from the chimney stack, watching the night fade to gray, then to black. The world's still asleep, tucked under the dew, while the light finds a way to start over anew. It's a slow motion prayer, it's a breath in the air, before the whole world finds a burden to bear. Give me the blue smoke, give me the steam, the space in between the truth and the dream. We're waking up easy, we're taking it slow, with nowhere to be and a long way to go. There's a hole in my sweater, chip in my mug. The porch feels as warm as a long-hauled tug. I'm counting the beats of the woodpecker's drum, waiting for the rest of the day to come. But right here in the quiet, right here in the cold, the stories of yesterday don't feel so old. Give me the blue smoke, give me the steam, the space in between the truth and the dream. We're waking up easy, we're taking it slow, with nowhere to be and a long way to go. a beautiful land. Blue smoke and steam. The dial is stuck between the stars and the trees, catching no melodies on a midnight breeze. It ain't a perfect signal, it ain't a crystal sound, just the ghost of a rhythm that's still hanging round. Like that cedarwood burning slow and deep, and the kind of a silence that we're meant to keep. I remember the songs that we used to chase, before time put the lines on his tired old face. Now the crackle of the air is a familiar friend, like a road that you know is gonna reach the end. But we're sitting here steady, we're sitting here still, in the glow of the cabin on the brow of the hill. It's a beautiful mess, it's a heartbeat sound, the only kind of truth that's still around. There's just static on the radio, soul on the line. Everything's broken, but everything's fine. We're caught in the middle of a long lost frequency, between who we were and who we're gonna be. Turn it up low, let the static flow. Nowhere else we gotta go. Still hearing static on the radio. Leave your boots by the door, let the mud stay outside. The sky's been weeping, but we've got nowhere to hide. The copper kettle's humming a low-frequency tune under the pale silver glow of a rainy afternoon. Yeah, we're not chasing the wind, we're not fighting the tide, just counting the drops from the dry side. It's the shelter we found in the grain of the wood, doing exactly what we said that we would. Let the thunder roll by like a train in the distance. We're finding the grace in the path of least resistance. So let it pour, let it fall. We're safe within these four walls. There's a map on the table that we'll never use. A little bit of peace is all we've got to lose. The steam from the mug is curling like smoke. The best kind of words are the ones never spoke. Yeah, the city is screaming miles away, but it's quiet enough to hear what the heart has to say. No deadlines, no gray skies, just the light in your eyes. It's a shelter we found in the grain of the wood, doing exactly what we said that we would. Let the thunder roll by like a train in the distance. We're finding the grace in the path of least resistance. So let it pour, let it fall. We're safe within these four walls. Safe within, stay a while. Safe within. Listen to the wood as it starts to creak. It's got a language that it doesn't need to speak. The old hollow pine standing by the gate, teaching us the lesson of how to sit and wait. No more shadows to chase, no more ghosts to find, just leaving every heavy thought behind. It's a whisper in the needles, it's a song in the sap. The whole wide world is falling in our lap. Just a slow motion heart in a high-speed age, turning over slowly to the very last page. Let it breathe, let it deep, just the wind and the trees and me. I like the way the dust turns the green to blue, and how the evening light looks on you. We're just two birds resting on a bough, not worried about the then, just living in the now. Yeah, the roots go deep and the branches reach high, painting silver circles on the midnight sky. Drift away in the pine, let the day unwind. It's a whisper in the needle, it's a song in the sill, just listen. The fire's down to a soft red glow, and the night is moving heavy and slow. I can see the ghosts of the smoke arise, reflecting the stars in your sleepy eyes. The cedars turn to a pile of gray as we're letting go of another day. There ain't no shadows that we need to fear. Everything we love is sitting right here. The heavy lifting of the heart is done. We're just the embers when the race is won. Nothing left but the breathing and the light in the deep sweet hollow of a southern night. The world's asleep, the road is still, and time is standing on the windowsill. Just embers in the dark, glowing in the soul, letting the silence take its toll. We don't need the fire to feel the heat in the quiet where the two ends meet. Keep it low, keep it deep, before we drift away to sleep. Just embers in the dark, blowing in the soul, letting the silence take its toll. We don't need the fire to feel the heat in the quiet where the two ends meet. The night burns in the dark. Embers in the dark. The gravel's crunching under worn-out wheels, finally shedding how the highway feels. Less than neon humming in the rear-view blast, watching the miles and the worries pass. Yeah, I've been running till my heart grew thin, but these old walls always let me in. It's the anchor in the grain, the spirit in the stone, the only porch of light that I've ever known. It's a slow dance rhythm in a fast-paced world where the flag of peace is finally unfurled. Safe and sound, feet on the floor. I don't need to wander anymore. There's a notch in the frame where the years are tall, and the scent of cedar hanging in her hall. You don't have to say it, I can see it in your eyes. The kind of truth that doesn't need a disguise. Yeah, the storm can holler, let the river rise high. We've got a roof between us and the sky. Steady ground, quiet heart, never ending where we start. To say anchored in the grain, spirit in the storm. The only porch light that I've ever known is a slow dance rhythm in a fast-paced world where the flag of peace is finally unfurled. Safe ain't sound, feet on the floor. I don't need to wander anymore. Paint is peeling on the kitchen door, and the shadows are stretching across the floor. Your hand in mine, it's a familiar weight. A little bit of luck and a whole lot of fate. We've got silver in our hair and dust on the shelves, but we're finally getting to know ourselves. And it's a deep river, darling, it's a quiet fire, higher than the mountains, past the telephone wire. We don't need the light, man, we've got the glow of a love that's found a place to grow. Just stay right here, let the clock run down. We're the only ones left in this sleepy town. I remember the storms and the heavy rain, how we traded the joy for a little bit of pain. The wood gets stronger where the nights are tired, and I'm still happy just to be on your side. Hear the world's moving fast, chasing something new, but I'm just found right here looking at you. Old souls, new light, hold on to the night. And it's a deep river, darling, it's a quiet fire, higher than the mountains, past the telephone wire. We don't need the lightning, we've got the glow of a love that's found a place to grow. Just stay right here, let the clock burn down. who's left in a sleepy town. Silver and dust. Sun sinking down in a jar, 'cause Earth's taking the edge off of everyone's nerves. Got a little bit of bourbon, a whole lot of time, watching the light hit the dust and the grime. It's a golden hour, yeah, it's a golden state. And for once in my life, I'm happy to wait. I hear the ice cubes talking to the side of the glass, watching the ghosts of the afternoon pass. Your boots are on the railing, mine are on the floor. We ain't looking for a key, we ain't looking for a door, just a circle of friends and a shared around light, holding on to the hem of the incoming night. Yeah, the embers turning into deep dark blue, and I'm just glad to be sitting here with you. It's just amber and ice, and a soul feeling nice. Don't need no luck, don't need to roll no dice. We're just drifting along on a velvet smooth sea of who we are now and who we're gonna be. Keep it easy, keep it slow, let the amber and ice just flow. It's just amber and ice, and a soul feeling nice. Don't need no love, don't need to roll no dice. We're just drifting along on a velvet smooth sea of who we are now and who we're gonna be. Keep it easy, keep it slow, let the amber and ice just flow. That's the good soul, amber and amber and ice. The fences are blurry, the colors are deep. The world is a promise, it's starting to keep. I'm watching the ridgeline, it's a jagged old line. Between the walls, yours on me is finally mine. No need to move, no need to speak. In the quiet of a Saturday that lasted a week, gravity's losing its grip on the day. Everything heavy is just floating away on a half-speed horizon under a lavender sky, watching the worries of the daylight die. There ain't no race, there ain't no prize, just a slow motion truth in your tired eyes. hawk hanging still in the blue. I think I'm learning a thing or two about how to be empty, about how to be full, about the push of the world and the evening's pull. Stars are just waiting for the dark to get right, to light up the map of the rest of the night. Heartbeat of the ground. Just let it be. Half speed. Fog is lifting off the valley floor. I ain't looking for the highway no more. The coffee's black and the air is cold, but I'm feeling young in a house that's old. Yeah, the silver morning is a quiet friend, finding a beginning where I thought was the end. It's the humming heartwood deep in the frame, a life that's finally forgotten its name. No more chasing, no more flight, just a slow surrender to the morning light. Steady as a mountain, light as a breeze, finding my soul in the grain of the trees. You see a shadow in the kitchen hall. The simplest rhythm is the best one of all. We're just two heartbeats in a wooden room, watching the day begin to bloom. The world's gonna wake up and start to shout, but we've got the peace they're all wondering about. Roots go deep, sun stays low, nowhere left that we gotta go. It's the humming heartwood deep in the frame, a life that's finally forgotten its name. No more chasing, no more flight, just a slow surrender to the Just dancing in a beam of golden light, caught in the middle of the day and the night. I've been watching the shadows stretch across the floor, wondering what I'm still waiting for. The kettle is humming a low silver tune under the ghost of a pale afternoon. It's the weight of the years, it's the grace of the dust, learning what to let go and what we can trust. Chasing the mornings that we couldn't hold, turning the copper back into the gold. The clock on the wall has a mind of its own, but it feels like a harvest that we've already sown. Let the world keep spinning, let the seasons fly. We've got the sunbeams, you and I. There's a box in the attic tied up with twine, full of yours truly and wish you were mine. I don't open it often, I don't need the ghost, but I like knowing they're there like pillars and posts, holding up the roof of this quiet old life, cutting through the noise like a door pocket knife. Chasing the moments that we couldn't hold, turning the copper back into the gold. The clock on the wall has a mind of its own, but it feels like a harvest that we've already sown. Let the world keep spinning, let the seasons fly. We've got the sunbeam, you and I. The desert's drinking up the violet light, the long slow shadow of a canyon night. I see the campfire flickering in your eyes under the weight of these Montana skies. The world is vast, the world is cold and wide, but there's a quiet peace right here inside. It's the silver on the sage, it's the turn of the page, it's the wisdom that we find at every age. Oh, light the fire and let the ghosts go free. There's nowhere else that I would rather be than drifting where the high plains meet the stars, healing up the old and weathered scars. Just the silver on the sage and the wind in the pines, reading all the stories in the ancient lines. My boots are dusty and my coat is thin, but I feel the spirit rising from within. The river's whispering a secret name while we're just moths around a golden flame. Whatever's gone is lost beneath the dust, and what remains is everything we trust. Oh, light the fire and let the gulf go free. There's nowhere else that I would rather be than drifting where the high plains meet the stars, healing up the old and weathered scars. Just the silver on the sage and the wind in the pines, reading all the stories in the ancient lies. Can the ancient desert's drinking, silver on the sage. Silver on the sage, silver on the sage. Silver on the sage, silver on the sage. The desert's drinking, the desert's drinking. Silver on the sage. Oh, the desert's drinking, the desert's drinking. Desert's drinking, silver on the sage. I've been a drifter, I've been a ghost, chasing the things that I wanted the most. But the road is a teacher that's bitter and stern, and I've still got so many lessons to learn. Now I'm just watching the embers turn to red, putting the worries of daylight to bed. It's the give and the take, it's the bend and the break, it's the quietest choice that we ever will make. Lean on the cedar and rest on the stone, the longest of journeys. We don't walk alone, there's a light in the window, a latch on the gate, a reason to linger, a reason to wait. The world is a storm, but the roots, they are deep, and we've got a promise that's ours now to keep. between all of mine. But the warmth of this kitchen, the scent of the pine is telling me everything's gonna be fine. We don't need the silver, we don't need the gold, just a hand that is steady, a heart that is bold. Lean on the cedar and rest on the stone, the longest of journeys. We don't walk alone, there's a light in the window, a light on the gate, a reason to linger, a reason to wait. The world is a storm, but the roots, they are deep, and we've got a promise that's ours now to keep. The cedar and the scone, the cedar and the stone.